Hey, thanks for stopping by. You might or might not be familiar with the musical tradition known as the murder ballad. It's really common in bluegrass music. You can think of songs like Tom Dooley and Knoxville Girl, and that tradition goes back a lot farther than that, back to the Scottish and Irish narrative song heritage that influences bluegrass and country music so much. And these songs often get pretty gnarly, as you might expect from the name. Murder ballads are crowded with bodies and blood and knives and ropes and graves, and they're often told in a voice that sounds almost casual about it all. And that contrast between the sweetness of the music and the darkness of the story is kind of, at least to some extent, the point. Here's my contribution. It's called Just Dancin'. Walking through the parking lot in the cold moonlight, we still hear muffled music from inside. Maybe Buck Owens, maybe it's Merle. I'm walking right beside my staggering girl. She reaches for my hand and she says, "Baby, that was fun." I pull away, she looks up, then she tells me, "Oh, come on. You don't mean you're thinking, oh, no, no, hun." Me and him was just dancing. We stopped at my Camaro. I fumble for my keys. I open up the trunk. I say, "Get in." I don't say please. Her green eyes narrow. She looks up questioningly. I nod at that spare tire. Then she says, "No, baby, I know what you're thinking, but you got it all wrong. You said you was tired, and then they played my song. I should have asked you, but when Frankie took my hand, I just went along." But we was just dancing. Judge, you've asked me how this sordid story all began. I'm just being honest, just talking man to man. I know you got a job to do, but I hope you understand. When a woman takes such liberties, you gotta take a stand. 'Cause I know they were not just dancing. She told me that I had it wrong, but I got my own eyes. I said I'm not gonna say it again, laid down there by that tire. As she moved a step away, I grabbed my old tire iron. She said, "Okay, I'm getting in, but I don't still see why." The license plate caught her high heels, she tumbled down inside. She scraped her leg, her red skirt matched the blood upon her thigh. And as I closed the trunk, I heard her whimper from inside. But we was just dancing. I know, Your Honor, what it is that single witness said. I know some folks may disagree or say I lost my head. All I ask is that you think what you do in my stead. Certain acts are justified when certain codes are tread upon. And Judge, I swear, I swear, I swear, they were not just dancing. I drove straight to the river, right past old Yellow Ridge. I hit it hard at every corner, man, I took 'em quick. And when I saw the water, I parked next to the bridge. The clouds were out, the moon and stars were hid, the dark so thick. I grabbed a roll of duct tape I had there beneath my seat. I opened up the trunk, I bound her hands and then her feet. I ignored her cries and rolled her from the car onto the street. I picked her up, then as I dropped her from the bridge, she made it sound so sweet. "Tell Frankie," she said, "tell Frankie it was not just dancing." Oh,